Hello everyone and welcome to my Sister Wives Gossip. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. RHOBH Kyle Richards co-stars done with secrets, spill or go. Kyle Richards' RHOBH co-stars are done with her secrets and they are the point where she either spills or leaves. It looked like she would have to be transparent in order to come back for season 14, but that has not been the case. So, what have they been saying and is she fighting back? Keep reading for more details. Kyle Richards co-stars done with secrets, spill or go. Season 13 of RHOBH was a struggle for Kyle Richards and the ladies as a few felt she was hiding something. They saw she had stopped drinking and was constantly in the gym. Her lifestyle had changed. More than that, she was no longer wearing her wedding ring and was hanging out with country singer Morgan Wade. Kyle was donning tattoos and was almost a completely new person. She denied that anything was wrong other than she liked being in control. However, viewers noticed how disconnected she was from her husband, Mauricio Umansky, and how giddy she was around Morgan. By the end of the season, Kyle and Mauricio were living in separate homes, but she dodged all questions about their split and what went wrong. That was hard for fans and her co-stars because they never felt she was completely honest. She almost did not return for season 14, but did and is still being evasive. Kyle won't talk about Morgan, let alone say her name, and now RHOBH has called her out. According to Monsters and Critics, this went down on the after show which airs on Peacock. RHOBH, who joined in season 10, started by saying this to Sutton Stracke and actress Jennifer Tilly. However, it seems that Kyle Richards is not the same person this season as she once was, and the ladies have picked up on that. RHOBH went on to add, "Meanwhile, Kyle Richards took offense to this whole situation and claimed that she was not opening up. First off, she believed RHOBH was not showing enough of her life. Fans have been mixed on that topic. On the one hand, they commended RHOBH for opening up about her oldest son, Oliver's struggles with addiction. At the same time, they feel that the story has been repeated every season and would like her to go deeper with her life and who she is at the core. Then, Kyle insinuated she cannot talk about Morgan Wade this season. In the glitzy world of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, secrets don't stay buried for long. And now, Kyle Richards, the longest-standing diamond holder in the cast, is discovering just how fast alliances can shift when the camera stops rolling and real life spills into the spotlight. While Kyle has spent the last few seasons trying to keep her personal life tightly wrapped, from her crumbling marriage to Mauricio Umansky to her emotionally charged friendship with country singer Morgan Wade, her co-stars are officially done playing along. The knives are out, the gloves are off, and the Beverly Hills glam is hiding a storm of resentment. The turning point: we were all protecting Kyle. Behind the scenes, several RHOBH ladies admit that for years, they've shielded Kyle from the worst of fan backlash and even brushed aside their own suspicions for the sake of loyalty. But now, with mounting tension on and off camera, that protective bubble has burst. Kyle was the queen bee for a long time, a cast insider reveals. She had a certain power, producers listened to her, and the other women often walked on eggshells. But things are different now. The cast is tired of playing supporting roles in the Kyle Richards show. After all, when cameras returned for filming the new season, Kyle was already in hot water over her separated but not divorced relationship with Mauricio. While she danced around the subject in interviews and cryptic Instagram posts, many of her co-stars were fuming behind the scenes. She wouldn't come clean about anything, says a source close to production. One day she was saying she and Mauricio were just taking space. The next she's wearing matching rings with Morgan. It felt like she expected us to play dumb. Erika Jayne breaks ranks. It was Erika Jayne, never one to mince words, who reportedly led the charge. Enough with the secrets, Erika said during a tense dinner scene, according to a Leap report. We've all been under the microscope. If we can be honest about lawsuits, divorces, financial problems, then Kyle can be honest about what's going on in her house. Those words hit hard, especially considering Kyle and Erica's once solid bond. But the ice has been building for some time, especially as Kyle has grown closer to newcomer and fan favorite, Sutton Strack, someone Erica still keeps at She goes where the power is. Erica allegedly quipped to Garcelle Beauvais. When I had the spotlight, she was glued to me. Now she's all about being seen with Sutton or hanging with the cool girls like Morgan. Dorit's silent exit from Kyle's corner. Perhaps the most surprising shift has been Dorit Kemsley's subtle withdrawal from Kyle's inner circle. The two were once thick as thieves, even vacationing together with their families. But following Dorit's own rocky marriage drama with PK, she found Kyle's lack of emotional support beyond disappointing. Dorit needed Kyle, and she wasn't there, an insider says. Meanwhile, Kyle expects everyone to rally around her problems while acting like nothing is happening. Rumors are swirling that Dorit recently refused to attend a filming event at Kyle's house, citing scheduling issues. But insiders whisper it was an intentional snub. She's making space, one insider said, and she's not the only one. Garcelle and Sutton ready to expose it all? While Erica and Dorit distance themselves, Garcelle Beauvais and Sutton Strack are preparing to hold Kyle accountable on camera, and they're not holding back. This season, Sutton is not biting her tongue, a production insider confirms. She flat out asked Kyle if she was in love with Morgan, and Kyle stormed out. Garcelle, ever the composed queen, is reportedly just as direct. She called Kyle out for manipulating the narrative and picking and choosing when she wants sympathy, says the source. Both women are pushing producers to allow more real conversations on screen, not less, which could force Kyle to either open up or bow out. They're done covering, the insider says. Kyle's time behind the curtain is up. Morgan Wade drama brewing. At the heart of the tension lies one name, Morgan Wade. The country music star has become an unexpected RHOBH fixture thanks to her close, many say too close, bond with Kyle. The matching tattoos, the late-night getaways, the joint appearances. Even if Kyle insists they're just friends, her co-stars are no longer buying the act. It's not even about who Kyle is dating, one housewife shared anonymously. It's about the lie. Just be real. This is the Real Housewives, not the carefully edited Housewives. And the whispers that Morgan might actually join the show next season, that only fuel the fire. If Kyle thinks bringing Morgan on the cast will protect her, she's in for a rude awakening, one Bravo insider said. This group doesn't stay loyal for long, especially when someone new is threatening their screen time. Kyle's response, walls up. So where does Kyle stand now? Sources say she's growing increasingly paranoid, skipping cast gatherings and even threatening to quit the show. She's also reportedly demanding that producers edit fairly, hinting at concerns about her portrayal. But the cast isn't letting her off the hook that easily. Kyle spent years being the narrator, one former housewife put it. She got to shape the story, but now she's the story, and the rest of the women are ready to tell it. Bravo's dilemma. Behind the scenes, producers are in a bind. Kyle is still a major draw, but the fan base is shifting. Viewers want authenticity, they want confrontation, and above all, they want the walls to come down. The audience is done with smoke and mirrors, a Bravo executive reportedly said. They want to see real dynamics, real conflict, real emotion. And Kyle Richards has some choices to make. The end of an era. Whether Kyle chooses to lean in or walk away, one thing is clear, her co-stars are done covering for her. The secrets, the spin, the careful image control, all of it has officially expired. The question isn't if Kyle will crack under pressure, it's when and how much damage she'll do on the way down. Welcome to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. No more secrets, no more silence, and no more safe zones.